Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. So today our group will present about Lab 1 General Instruction. So my name is Muhammad Ashraf Shahmi bin Abdul Jalil, EA 19090. So first I will present the introduction. Steady state error. Steady state error is the difference between desired value and the actual value. It's also a property of the input and output response for a linear system. And the last one, if the inputs are step response, ramp and parabolic, nor sinusoidal input, so we will use this formula: ESS equal to limit E of t limit S E of S. Then we will discuss about the constant reference input. The constant reference input is an input to the controller. It also a reading input will make changes to the controller. The performance of the system is based from the input. And the third one is proportional controller gain. Gain is a proportional value that shows the relationship between the magnitude of the input to the magnitude of the output signal at steady state. So we go through to the methodology. So here we can see the controller, actuator, plan, and the output. So in this lab we will discuss about the RS, the reference input signal, the relationship between the reference input signal with the steady state error, and we'll discuss also the proportional control gain, that is CS, with the steady state error. So we can see here the input go to the error, go to the controller, actuator, plan, output. So then we can find steady state error using the final value theorem as follow: is as ESS equal to limitation E of t limits 0 S E of S. The relationship for the RS, CS and GS can be seen at C of S over R of S equal to G of S over 1 plus G of S. So we will get C of S equal to R of S times G of S over 1 plus G of S. Okay, then I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ashraf. Good evening to madam. And my name is Praveen, and my ID number is EA19009. So now I will explain about the result and analysis that we get from this lab. This lab we use the software of MATLAB, and the software also we can install in any online website. So now in this circuit of this lab, we will use with 4 or 5 component. So this is a circuit and it's a block diagram for our lab things. Okay, first is our input. So for our input, we use the step block parameter. After that, we line the arrow. Then we go for controller. So the controller is a bisop underscore F block parameter. Then after that, we go the line arrow again. Then we go for plan. So in that we also can see like one formula. So it's me like 1 over S squared plus 10 S plus 20. And this formula will be used for our lab to get our answer. Then after that we will go for one more component. The component name we call as um max block parameter. After that, finally we go with our output. So this output we will get the C scope output, and in that also we also can see the two graph. And with that output also, we must connect it with the clock, because the clock will show the period of the time. Okay. So now I will show you and explain about the waveform that we get for this lab. So in this lab, we will get the two waveform answer. First is a steady state error vs constant reference signal waveform. After that, steady state error vs with proportional controller. Okay, so this graph show the two waveform. So the green color is stand for the proportional controller, because it show first we go up, then we will in the same way. So it's mean like a constant. But if we compare with the steady state error, if there's constant reference signal, it's the same way only, 0 to 0. So it means that constant. Okay, so this is we get based on our lab and our circuit and our answer for our graph. Okay, so now we will go for our conclusion. Okay, so from this conclusion, we also will get, and student also will able to gather and digest the information from the journal article. Okay, then the journal article we also given by our lecturer to guide us to use a formula that can obtain the information about our lab and our circuit and our waveform. Some more, this is a formula that of the servo system. Then the other point is students tend to verify the steady state error and constant reference signal, and then can go for the proportional controller to find the gain by using the electronic device of servo system. Servo system is the most important for our lab, because the servo system only will conduct us to get our result and our analysis with our two main point. Is mean that steady state error, constant reference signal, and proportional controller. Then finally, students also will able to demonstrate and explain to our lecturer how the effect of controller gain toward the system error. And last but not least, and when we do this explain and our lab, we also face so many problem in the software, because we can't download the software like nicely and so on. But we still put some effort, and we also not able to find any error as we do not have much time. That's all is me. Okay, thank you.